What's up, everyone? This is Roots of Black once again bringing you the Septuagint. Yes, it's an all Septuagint day today. And as you see in front of you, that is the study guide. These are being pulled randomly out of this, accordion folder. And Psalms was pulled first for today. And once again, as you see from the title, there is another Psalm that has been pulled. So let's go directly to it with one of the best apps of all time, Moon Plus Reader Pro. Don't get the regular version. The regular version don't they can't read to you. Yeah, you need the pro version, the one that you must pay for. You black folks, certain things you must pay for, especially when it comes to improving your knowledge and understanding and wisdom. So pay for it. I brought it. I have it on many of my, because it's only for Android. Many of my Android tablets and phones. So, and I'm not talking about just because, okay, if you're using the same Google account, you could download it anywhere. No. I'm talking about on different accounts. Different accounts. Okay, so we're going to click here. We're already at Psalms because it was the last one here. Now we're going to scroll down. Oh, let's see what this is right here. The Messiah. Okay, right there. So that's King, Prince, Prophet David showing you the Messiah right there, prophesizing. Okay, let's make sure that no, that is not the right one. No, see, like I say, when I go look online with the study guide, because I told you they took a verse the out of Psalms in which you call the Old Testament. I said a verse, a chapter, man. Ooh, that spell, boy, that spell. Yeah, so I mean, they took a chapter out, and well, no, I'm correct. They took a chapter out and some verses too out of this book. Why? We'll get into it one of these days when once this study guide gets once this study guide of accordion folders gets done, your knowledge is going to be vastly increased, and we're gonna start buzzing your head to the white meat show now because you should be able to really truly understand almost everything that is being said now. It should not be hard. So, and then of course, like I say, if there's something that you guys need help with understanding, if I know it, because I don't know everything, but if I know it, we definitely can talk. I have no issues upon that, not a single one of them. So, this is Psalms 95. So, when the house was built after the captivity, a song by David, sing to the Lord, a new song, sing to the Lord, all all the earth, I was going to say of, because that's how we were taught to say it. All the earth, sing to the Lord, bless his name, proclaim his salvation from day to day, publish his glory amongst the Gentiles, his wonderful works among all people. Okay, so pause. As you can see, it says Gentiles and amongst all people. So, as you can see, you're supposed to do it amongst the Gentiles and all people, which means that all people ain't Gentiles and all Gentiles ain't all people. So, you saw that, right? So, there's two different subjects here. One is all people, one is Gentiles. And why? Okay, so you are sent amongst the Gentiles. The Gentiles are the enemies of the whole entire earth. But most of them didn't do it on purpose. But when you go too far, it doesn't matter if you didn't do it on purpose. You have to be punished for it. So they're going to be punished for what they have done. But yeah, so there is no wisdom in pretty much no Gentile on this planet. Pretty much any of them. Just they can pump their IQ all they want. Listen, okay, pause, super pause. They're going to to brag and gloat about all the inventions that they have done. All the inventions that they have created have killed and destroyed many people. That is nothing to be proud of. And not a damn thing to be proud of, but they're very, very proud of the destruction that they have wrought upon many human beings. So they have no wisdom whatsoever. None. I'm talking about none whatsoever. If they were smart, the way they say they were, we wouldn't even have this technology. And all of us would be out here with our feet on the grass, making sure we live as long as possible, healthy as possible, as happy as possible. But because they're boasting with their so called high education, they got you trapped in. Because remember, the fallen angels are the ones that are making them do this by playing on their pride, telling them how smart they are, what they can invent. So you do know you're not supposed to be amongst all this electricity, right? It's killing you. You do know that there's enough land on this earth for you to have a house and to have gardens everywhere to feed probably 200 billion people at one time. But considering they put up buildings everywhere, got you wasting your life, being at work to get some freaking ones and zeros on the screen. But they say that they're highly intelligent. Foolish. You cannot get your time back. And the majority of everybody, they're going to die. 66.6% of the human beings on this earth that ever existed are going to die following the ways of the Gentile. So that lets you know they have no wisdom and understanding. But yes, we're going to continue. For the Lord is great and to be greatly to be praised. He is terrible above all gods. Okay. All right. Now, this is definitely getting freaking noted right in front of you. We're going to note this here. You're going to see it. Many gods. Okay. So remember, the Most High is the God of war, the great and terrible God of war. This is what he was called. That's why it says he is terrible above all gods. He's the Most High. He's terrible above all gods. You guys don't understand the terror that the Most High has wrought upon this earth when you listen to him because you didn't do it. Now they're raining terror upon this earth. And remember, when the Most High does his terror, it's for righteousness' sake. When the wicked gods, the other gods here, do theirs, they do it for their sake and they do it wickedness. There's no righteousness or justice when the wicked ones do it. So this is where you have the understanding of the term democracy, which means someone can vote you out of your life, laws, and liberty. That is not the way it's supposed to be. You're supposed to have a republic of a state of laws of things that you cannot get taken away from you. All right. Now, let's go back. As you can see, there are many gods, and they make sure they put that joint in a lowercase g right here. Lower G. For all the gods of the heathens are devils. All right. So now let's click on this here. We're going to note this here. Little gods are demons. Right there in your face. And then you notice it says devils. So these Gentiles have taught you that there's one devil. No, it says devils. More than one. More than one. Satan just means adversary of God. There can be many, and there are many Satans. Just like there's many antichrists, which the Messiah has told you. There, all right, we're not gonna get into that right now. But the Lord made the heavens. Thanksgiving and beauty are before Him. Holiness and majesty are, because you can pronounce it both ways, are in His sanctuary. Okay, so we talk about the so when the most okay. So when David talks about it, matter of fact, it was in the last one we did. Was it 63, whatever it was? I can't remember, but 63, 62, because I think it's 62. That one there when he said, I'm going to seek my, I'm trying to go inside of your sanctuary. This is what he was talking about, holiness and majesty. It's in his sanctuary, so that's where he was trying to dwell. Okay, so you just got another clue. I'm telling you, whenever you need understanding, just play Psalms. It's easy. You can play it. You can use Moon Plus Reader Pro. Start Psalms from the beginning in your 8 hour shift. You'll be so enlightened with understanding. It'll be amazing. Because even if you get distracted and it's still playing in your ear, your subconscious mind will absorb it. Especially this book. This is knowledge of the Most High. It will start being a part of your existence. This is what I do. I'm just telling you this is how I got to this point, and I'm teaching you cheat codes in order to get to this point like this. Bring to the Lord ye families of the Gentiles. So this is what they supposed to do. Bring to the Lord glory and honor, even the Gentiles, but they're not going to do it though. But I'm just telling you, for the ones that are and smart enough, ye Gentiles, this is what you're supposed to do. Bring to the Lord the glory becoming his name. So this is the thing here. He says that eventually that even the Gentiles, the ones that call his name, going to be called by his name. So, but this is going to be a long time from now. But this is the understanding right here. So let's see. We're going to highlight this because this is important. This is very important. Note. Gentiles to be called by his name. I told you these are the righteous Gentiles that are seeking not the Messiah because they read the book correctly. They're seeking the Most High, the Father, the husbandman who gives them all of his power, who tells them everything that he must do. Yeah, so that doesn't make sense to worship the person who gets the power from someone else. So, yeah, but yeah, so it says, take offerings and go into his court. Worship the Lord in his holy court. Now this is something different here. We're not ready for that yet. But let the earth tremble before him. Say amongst the heathen, and even saying the Gentiles to do this. That you Gentiles, because heathen isn't a race. Gentile is a race of people. Heathen is the person whose religion is wicked. So he's telling the Gentiles too, even you do this amongst the heathen. The Lord reigns. Right there. There you go. For he has established the world so it shall not be moved. Because the earth, okay, so there it is. There it is. There's another one. Because they're telling you the earth is flying around space. But you know that's not true. Nope. Earth is not moving. Because if the earth was moving, you would never be able to see the same stars in the sky because it would be moving all the time. How can you get I'm not even going to go there. There is no way in hell that any of you believe this is moving. Please don't tell me you believe this earth is moving. Please do not tell me that you believe that this earth is moving. If you do, I don't think I can help you. I'm just telling you, I don't think I can. He shall judge the people in righteousness. Remember, without righteousness is truth and justice. That's how you have to judge everyone in all things, right? Who's doing that on this earth? Who? All pretty much all the judges and the people in power, they all have been compromised by Epstein. So they're not going to be righteous because all they got to do is show them a picture of them with children, and they're gonna shut up. So that's what's going on right now amongst the Gentiles with the heathens. That's being said right here. Let the heavens rejoice and the earth exalt. Let the sea be moved and the fullness of it. So we know the sea moved, but he said the earth doesn't. So we know that the earth doesn't move, but the sea does. The plains shall rejoice and all things in them. So everything in them is going to rejoice. Because at one point in time, everything did do that, even the grass. All right. When the rain came and when the dew came to the grass, oh, they rejoiced. You can't hear it anymore because they destroyed everything. You know, everything has a frequency, right? Every single living thing. Hey, not even, let me rewind to stop, pause, my mistake. Every single thing has a frequency. Every metal, living and non living thing has a frequency. Everything has a heart song, like Happy Feet. You know, like where's your heart song? Everything has one of them. All right. So it says, then shall all the trees of wood exalt before the presence of the Lord. Trees are alive. They're very intelligent. They have a whole fixed system of memory. Listen, pause, pause, pause. All of your computers and all of the chips in your cell phones and everything are made from silicone. Silicone is trees. Wow. All right, let's go. Then, okay, so for he comes, for he comes to judge the earth. He shall judge the world in righteousness and the people with his truth. Because remember, man's heart is wicked above all things. We don't want truth. We want what we want. We will do anything evil. I mean, look at the earth forever. No, that was it. Oh, I mean, just look at the earth forever. It doesn't change. The wickedness of this earth is beyond compare. It's beyond measure. I mean, what more can you say? I mean, just think about how much insight that you just got for the last two songs. They were little too. They were both little. This isn't, excuse me. This isn't something that is big. Songs are small. But just think about how much insight we just got here from this. Look, let's look. Let's go back and look at this. 95. How much insight we. This is how big this is how big the chapter is right there on your screen, right there. Bam. How big it is. Look, there are many gods. So within this chapter, you learned there are many gods. This is how I'm teaching you how I got to my point with these notes. I have them here. So you just learned that there's many gods. I mean, you can do this for your own Septuagint, for yourself. I mean, I don't care how you write it. This is just for your sake. So there are many gods. Little gods are demons. We just found that out. Gentiles to be called by his name. The earth is not moving. We found that out in that small verse. I mean, small chapter right there. We found this is what we just found out. Oh man, if that's what happened when I do that. Mm, let me see if I can get it to do that. Cause oh, okay. Just learned something new. I did not know you can do that. Alrighty, just learn something new right in front of you of how to drag your notes to a certain spot. Oh, it's pretty cool. But the Earth is not moving. I got to make sure that I touch off of it because if I touch it again, it's going to move. So this is what we learned in that small chapter there. And then now that I'm starting to mark them up on the screen in front of you, especially for songs, you're going to really see how much you're going to learn. Because I didn't do it for 63. I should have. I mean 62. I should have, but I didn't. So my bad. But you mean you're going to see here on your screen right in front of you just how easy it is for you to gain knowledge by having. See, we're not. Remember that we just discussed the Gentiles aren't even smart enough to understand that their life is and the gadgets and everything that we have. The TV is programming you and killing you. There's radiation coming off your TV. There's radiation coming off of everything. You're getting bombarded and poisoned to death. So, but at least if you're going to get poisoned and you're trapped in this earth that they have created, is that at least you can use it for your benefit, like what I'm doing right now with this tablet. This tablet is poison. It's right in front of me. This is literal. This thing is destroying my cells, and I can't escape it because they surrounded us. And 5G is death. It's a weapon system. 4G is a sickness system, and 5G is a weapon system. So if you have a 5G phone, I just need you to understand this. It's pinpointing you as a target. So just understand that 5G is a weapon system. And when I if I live long enough, I'll prove to you that that's what it is. It's an actual weapon system. So you're living amongst a weapon system. And so because we have to deal with this earth now because what they have made, you have to figure out ways in this environment of death how to bring life. So this is one of the ways here. This tablet of death actually has life in it because I have the words of the Most High and the Messiah, which is what man is going to live off of. So you use this junk, right? You use this death machine because they're there. There's nothing you can do to make you get life. That's all I can tell you here. This is the manna from heaven. Hallelujah.